This is 20 insane little details in Lego Fortnite, starting with a secret skin feature that you've never even noticed. With Chapter 5 Season 2 of Fortnite being focused entirely around Greek gods, it was pretty much inevitable that we were going to get some of the biggest ones in the Battle Pass. One of the most popular of those has got to be Zeus, and not only does he have his own mythic, he's also got a Lego style as well. And in quite a few cases with Lego Fortnite styles, they're often missing details from the original Battle Royale skin, but this case is actually the opposite. For some very strange reason, the Lego version of Zeus has actually got a scar around his right eye. And for some odd reason, this skin feature is nowhere to be seen on the original Battle Royale style. And so it remains to be seen whether this was accidentally left in the game by the developers, or whether it might be teasing the future of what's going to happen to Zeus. It's not the only thing hiding in plain sight though, because the pizza party emote is hiding a secret that you probably haven't even realised. These are of course Lego Fortnite pizzas. They are one of the best heals in the game, and we all know exactly what they look like. But the Lego version of the pizza party emote actually contains a completely different pizza with loads of new toppings. It does seem strange that they've designed a completely new Lego style for the pizza party emote, but didn't change the pizza itself. So fingers crossed that this isn't just an oversight and we'll get this brand new one as a healing item in the game. Moving away from Lego Fortnite cosmetics though, it's time to take a look around your survival world to find an insane detail. If you decide to go out foraging in the grasslands of your survival world, there's a chance that you can actually find a dog bowl and bone. And as we know, there's not that many famous dogs in Fortnite, with this guy being the main one. So that leaves me thinking, is this some kind of tease for the fact that we're going to get Lego dogs as pets in the future? I have to say I 100% hope so. But even that's not as impressive as a ridiculously cool hidden detail that you can only find if you sit on the toilet. The Lego Fortnite devs recently gave us the ability to sit down in chairs, and amazingly this also includes toilets too. If you do this for long enough though, there's a chance that your character will pull out a little Lego newspaper to read whilst he's going to the toilet. And quite frankly, it could be one of the coolest details that we've got in the whole game mode. Back to the world of emotes though, because this Lego Fortnite cosmetic will probably blow your mind. Sadly, we don't have that many Fortnite emotes that have been turned into Lego versions, but for the ones we do have, one of the most impressive has got to be Make It Rain. Because not only have they completely updated this emote to make you spray out little Lego money bricks, they even have little numbers on them to show you exactly how much they're worth. All of that dancing is probably going to make you quite hot, but maybe not as warm as the lava caves do. You may not have noticed though that they hold one of the craziest secrets in Lego Fortnite when it comes to hidden details. You have no doubt ended up extremely hot in there whilst exploring, but you may not have turned your character round to see the fact that they're actually sweating. The temperatures in there are so high you can literally see little mini beads of sweat dripping off your character. But if you haven't bought this season's Battle Pass, you may not have even realised about this next detail. The Shade Box emote is of course supposed to be a reference to the famous Pandora's box that we saw opening at the end of the last season, but this emote actually has an updated Lego style which makes it look even better. The original Battle Royale version of course has little fire skulls flying around, and with the Lego variant of this emote, they've actually changed them to be little Lego skull heads. I'm sorry, but I've got to say, this emote looks way better in the Lego version. And speaking of skeletons, the most annoying enemy in the whole of Lego Fortnite actually have their own detail. These guys may not technically be alive, but apparently they are very strong swimmers. Because if you happen to get into a fight with these guys near some water, don't bother trying to escape by swimming away because they're literally just going to follow you. Amazingly, skeletons are one of the only enemies in Lego Fortnite that can actually swim, and explain that one to me. We've even had skeleton style skins in the world of Fortnite, but there's no way that any of those can compare to Grizz. He is of course pretty famous for having a bear right in the middle of his stomach, and I'm very happy to tell you we've actually got a Lego version of this skin. Although he may not have a hole in his stomach like the original version, the Lego devs decided to go in a slightly different direction here, by still giving him the bear, but they've made it just a little sticker like you'd get in real life. There's part of me that absolutely loves this detail, and the other 50% kinda thinks maybe they didn't try hard enough here. But something they put way more effort into has got to be the decor items that we've got in Lego Fortnite. Because there's actually amazing books that connect the Lego world to Battle Royale. Because if you've decided to create yourself a nice little office and decorate it with some books, you may have noticed such classic tales as the Colombo incident, the real stories of the Imagined Order, and the adventures of John Jones. With these of course being references to everybody's favourite giant creature, one of the most important sets of villains we've had in the game, and the guy that is possibly the most famous person in Fortnite history. Somebody who might be even more famous than that though has got to be Laserbeam. He has had his own Icon series skin for a pretty long time now, but it was only recently that it got a Lego style. And I think sadly we know that some of the Lego versions of Fortnite skins that we get really don't meet the mark. The perfect example of this is Thanos. The skin may look absolutely brilliant, but he doesn't even have the Infinity Gauntlet, he's just got a gold arm. Luckily though, missing details on Lego skins are not something we have to worry about with the Laserbeam skin, because the Lego devs went all out with this one, even making sure that he's got his famous code laser tattoo on his arm. I think we can all agree that Lego Fortnite and Laserbeam fans would have probably rioted if that detail didn't exist on the skin. Some hidden details though are far more difficult to find than that, such as the ability for you to have secret conversations with your villagers. As I mentioned earlier, we've now got the ability to sit down in Lego Fortnite, but let's be real, most people don't even bother with this. And if you're one of these people, you may not have realised that you can actually take a seat right next to one of your villagers, and it will give you a completely hidden animation. You will sit there having a full-blown conversation with them. The Lego Fortnite devs went so in depth with this, they've even got your mouths moving and everything. I don't know why the villagers think they can sit down though, they've got jobs to be doing all over the place. If you fancied spending a few V-Bucks though, there is a chance you might have bought some of the new avatar cosmetics. There's tons of references in the set, including an emote which references the famous cabbage scene. Well, don't panic if you're a Lego Fortnite player specifically, because they created an alternate version of the emote where they switch out the normal cabbages for tiny little Lego ones. Please be warned though, don't try and eat these because they could be a choking hazard. If you're a big skin collector though, you might have realised that the Lego Fortnite devs seem to have gotten a little bit lazy. We recently got Lego styles for the Lewis Hamilton Icon series skin, including the launch day version. And as soon as this landed in the shop, it may have looked quite familiar to you. And that is because it uses the exact same model as the very popular Link skin. Did the Lego Fortnite devs really think we weren't going to notice this? I mean, come on guys. If you're not a fan of Lewis Hamilton and Formula 1 though, maybe you're a fan of chess. Well, if that's the case, we've of course got the Chess Master emote in Fortnite, and this is one of the emotes that has a Lego version. But I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, you're not going to be having a very good game of chess on this board. It's only got 4 spaces in each row, there's not going to be anywhere near enough space for all the pieces. What were they thinking? If chess isn't your thing though, maybe going out and exploring your survival world is. And if you decide to take things over to the snow biome, there's a crazy detail that you may not have even realised about. Leaving footprints in snow in Fortnite is not necessarily anything new, but when you're a Lego skin, things are a little bit different. Because if you look very closely, you can see little square footprints that have been left in the snow, which matches perfectly with our little square Lego feet. All of that exploring might have worn you out though, so maybe it's time for a sit down. So just pull up your office chair and have some time to relax. If you want to be sitting in your office chair in the world of Lego though, don't worry because you can do that too. The devs fully remodeled the Office Chariot emote so that it's got its own special little Lego chair. I've got to be real with you though, I'm not entirely sure how comfortable that thing would be. If you want to be relaxing in your own little Lego house though, a chair's not the only thing I would recommend, I'd also go for some books. We spoke about some absolute classics earlier that reference Battle Royale mode, but there's actually a few that have nods to the real world. Say hello to Of Minifigs and Men, which is of course supposed to be a reference to the famous book Of Mice and Men, and Pride and Peelies being some kind of banana themed version of Pride and Prejudice. If you're going to be chilling out reading books in the world of Lego Fortnite though, why don't you do it in style with some palace buildings? It can be quite a bit of work in order to unlock these things in your survival world, but once you've done that and start building them, you might notice a tiny hidden detail on the roofs. They've even made them fully classic Fortnite themed by putting tiny little llama heads that you can build. These have got to be one of the best buildings in the game that you can get, so it stands to reason that they feature one of the most famous Fortnite mascots in the game's history. From history to future though, as the Lego Fortnite devs might be teasing something right under our noses. If you make your way over to the snow biome, there is a chance that you can find these very strange looking berries. They can't be harvested, they can't be used to heal yourself, they are currently just there to look at. Which has left a lot of Lego Fortnite players wondering, is this some kind of tease for a future healing item that we're eventually going to get in the game? Fingers crossed anyway, because they look like they could be pretty decent. And there we have it people, that was 20 insane little details in Lego Fortnite. That is everything that I've got for you in today's video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.